Speak to the people, King. Speak to the people. Oh man, I have to open the books up. I like to open the book and let the book speak. The brothers and sisters been trying to tell us. I've been telling you. There are a lot of imposters out here. Let's go to Genesis 15. Let me show you why I say such. Brother Wayne gonna bring the truth. Brother Wayne ain't gonna play with y'all. I don't have time to play. I always sit back. I wonder, like, why do these people come on here? Why do people? I'm like, Lil Wayne, why do they lie? Why do people lie to people? Like, stop lying to people. Just asking people for help. If you want some help, tell them hit your cash out. But by all means, don't lie on the Most High. Everything about these people, like that name, I can point. And Abram was fourscore and 60 years old, 46, when Hagar bare Ishmael to Abraham. Hagar from the Hagarines. Who are the Hagarines? Egyptians. hmm Black people. Abraham even married black women. He was black. And then we know Canaan's land is in Africa. But he went and took land that belonged to Shem, his descendants. Okay. And this is why I say we got a lot of false teachers out here that don't know the Bible right. They don't know. In the same day, Genesis chapter 15, verse 18. In the same day, Yahuwah made a covenant with Abram, saying, unto thy seed have I given this land, from the river of Egypt unto the great river Euphrates. The river of Egypt is the Nile River. The Nile River stretches forth from South Africa to the Mediterranean Sea, up where you have the Suez Canal, where the Europeans built, the sons of Japheth built that. From the river of Egypt, you fucking with video. I didn't want to steal your video. From the river of Egypt unto the great river, the river Euphrates. The river Euphrates is over in Iran, what we call modern day Iran today. The Kenites and the Kenizzites and the Cadmonites and the Hittites and the Perizzites and the Rephaites, Rephaims, and the Amorites and the Canaanites and the Girgashites and the Jebusites. If you notice on that map, Negro Land map, 1611, right up in the corner next to the kingdom of Judah, you got the kingdom of the Jebusites. So I can see, and that's in Africa. Because we know in part because of the word. So anybody talking about the Hebrews, Israel's land is in America, you're a lie. You don't know what you're talking about. And I say that in with the spirit of truth. It's not to cause division, but the word says the land that's given to Abraham and his descendants, which are these Israelites, is from the river Euphrates. I mean, it's from the Egypt now. What does it say? So no, America ain't your ain't our promised land. In the same day, Yahuwah made a covenant with Abram, saying, unto thy seed have I given this land from the river of Egypt. That's the Nile River. Unto the great river, the river Euphrates. The river Euphrates is in Iraq, Iran territory. So I want to share. So you will have the proper tools to confront that attitude. It's like when we speak the truth, you got all these religious people that jump on your bumper real quick with religion. I'm like, these Christians are getting out of control. But this, we know that in the last days, the Spirit is poured out on all people, and especially His servants, which are those who are chosen, and His handmaids. That's men and women. From who? The descendants of Shem, from Shemite people. That's us. Because Deuteronomy say, even Genesis 15, 13, and 14. And we know who served who as a nation and went through hell on earth. And we are black people, or melanated people, young people. And with that, shalom. I just want to share that. The next time they telling you America is your, and hopefully that will dispel a lot of this false narrative they're trying to promote, speaking against the Shemitic people that are in Africa, and just Africans, period. Those might be, some of them might have repented, heeded the word, repented, and turned to the Most High. You can't condemn nobody nowhere. Like black people, Negroes need to get off that. Only God can condemn. Yeah, you can judge an unrighteous act, but come on, man. You can't tell nobody who can go in heaven and who can't. We need to stop that. I mean, we got a lot of false teachers out here. All your big preachers, they false. They ain't gonna tell you that. They not gonna tell you. That's why your people went through hell because of their disobedience. They rejected the covenant. They released the judgment against themselves, and their ass was enslaved and taken on ships. Especially if you're talking about you're a descendant of Israel, because the Bible tells you so. Tells me so. Get that religion out of here. It's time to shake it up. Jacob is going to shake the earth with his truth. That spirit of truth that's going to go forth, it's going to tear down spiritual wickedness in high places and teaching people that we don't come from that continent. When Canaan's land was given to you, it says the river Egypt. So that go look up the river Egypt. The phone will tell you that. You ain't got to be no false scholar. You know what I'm saying? You go and look it up. And then look up a couple of more sources. They're going to give you a few sources. Look them all up and see if they all align. Somehow align with what the word established. And there you will find the truth. That's it. Shalom. It's a work, family. You got to